Am I the astronaut for refusing to pay for my girlfriend's plane ticket after she decided to stay longer on her trip without me? Throwaway because she knows my Reddit. So here's the deal. My 28 male, girlfriend 27 female of 2 years, and I planned a 2-week vacation to Italy. I paid for the flights, hotels, everything because I make more than she does, and I wanted it to be a stress-free trip for both of us. Everything was great until the last day when she tells me she wants to stay longer to find herself and think about our relationship without me. She didn't discuss this with me beforehand, and it completely blindsided me. I was hurt and told her that if she feels she needs time alone, then she should also be independent financially during this extension of her trip. I said I wouldn't be paying for her new return ticket whenever she decides to come back. Now she's upset, calling me unsupportive and selfish. And some of our friends are saying that I'm being an asshole because I left her stranded in a foreign country without financial help. So Reddit, am I the astronaut for refusing to pay for her new plane ticket home after she chose to extend her trip without any heads up? No, this is an NTA for me. It is an NTA. This is an NTA for me, and there are two possible routes that I see this going here. Either this was premeditated on her part, and she's like, you know what? I'm not sure, like, really where we're at, but I really want to go on this trip. And then she had this powwow with her girls, and they're like, what if you go on the trip? And then at the tail end of it, you just say, I'm just going to stay a little bit longer and come back later. Then you still get the trip, and you get your alone time. Or if it wasn't premeditated and it happened while they were there, like if there was an argument or something, a big enough deal to substantiate a reaction like this, I feel like OP would have mentioned something. I hope that they would have mentioned something. It doesn't mean they would have, but I hope that they would have. If it's something that just popped up in her head that she wanted to do while she was there, she still has to understand that extending that trip creates a new financial burden. And if she said for any other reason, then I really want to think about our relationship. Like, okay, I might dump you, but I still want you to pay for me to have an extra 2 weeks or extra week on this vacation without you. What self-respecting person is going to be like, yeah, totally, I get it. Here, take my money. What self-respecting person would do that? What kind of entitled person does what she did and gets pissed off about it? And what's with the friends? What's with the friends that are like, dude, you left her stranded in a foreign country with no financial help? No, she chose to stay behind in a foreign country without the financial means to do so and assumed I was going to pick up the tab, even after she said that she wanted to think about our relationship in this alone time. Why would I fund that? This was her choice. This was not your choice, OP. This was her choice. You're not the astronaut. Beard today, what kind of sprinkle BS is this? I'll tell you what, I felt like an accomplished TikToker a few days ago whenever I explained to Candy Thunder and Ava Thunder what drizzle meant. I was like, oh, you haven't heard of this? I heard something before you all heard something. Let me explain it for you. I'm sure I got it wrong, but why does she need to be in Italy to think? I'm sure Scrooge McDuck. I'm sure it's a very different experience, you know, staring at the Italian countryside, thinking than it is back home for her. But the assumption that OP is just going to foot the bill, even after she's like, I got to think about our relationship. Wow, we think very, very highly of ourselves, don't we? Very, very. Oh no, and then I look over and I see Jennifer's comment. I think she likes the Italian sausage. Oh my God. You know, he planted a flag here and said no. Had enough self-respect to say hell no. And I hope he sticks to that. And the guilt now that's coming from the other people, she's calling him unsupportive and selfish, and some of the friends are saying that he's being an asshole because some of the friends are saying that you're being an asshole because they've been talking to her. And I guarantee you, the version of the story that they got from her is not your worldview, OP. Think about the source. And whenever you have a friend that is receiving two conflicting reports and you get called an asshole because of what someone else said, if you don't say, what exactly did you hear about this? And actually, you know, get a report of the report that they got. I think it's a big missed opportunity to see where the differentiation here is and to set it straight. Too many people allow the narrative to happen to them instead of grabbing a hold of that narrative and taking control of it, which is a big missed opportunity. Maybe he just didn't give a shit, and that's okay.